The history of NASCAR is filled with iconic moments that have captured the hearts of fans worldwide. These moments have become unforgettable chapters in the sport's history, from thrilling victories to devastating tragedies. However, you can make your own history in our channel by liking and subscribing for more exciting content. This video will explore the top 10 most unforgettable moments that have left their mark on NASCAR history. Number 10. The 1992 Hooters 500. The Hooters 500, held in 1992 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, is a race that NASCAR fans will never forget. This race witnessed several iconic moments, including the retirement of Richard Petty, the debut of a young Jeff Gordon, and the unfortunate accident that ended Davey Allison's championship dreams. Alan Kulwicki and Bill Elliott battled for the championship, with Kulwicki only needing to finish ahead of Elliott to secure his first title. However, in a stunning turn of events, Elliott won the race, and with it, the championship. This race was a testament to NASCAR's unpredictable and exciting nature, with its high stakes, thrilling finishes, and unforgettable moments. Today it remains a timeless memory for both NASCAR fans and sports enthusiasts. Number 9. The 1989 AllStar Race. The NASCAR AllStar Race is a non-points event that showcases the best drivers in the sport and offers a significant cash prize to the winner. The 1989 edition of the race provided fans with an unforgettable moment when Darrell Waltrip and Rusty Wallace battled for the lead. As they took the white flag, Wallace contacted Waltrip's car, causing him to spin out and lose control. Wallace went on to win the race and the cash prize, but Waltrip's post-race comments stole the show. His now infamous statement, "I hope he chokes on that $200,000," cemented his place as a fan favorite and remains one of NASCAR's most memorable moments. The incident highlighted the fierce competition and the emotions that come with the sport, and it has since become an iconic moment in NASCAR history. Number 8. Craven's 2003 photo finish. The 2003 Sprint Cup race at Darlington Raceway was a classic NASCAR event that produced one of the closest finishes in the sport's history. In a thrilling final lap, Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch fought fiercely for the lead, making contact as they entered Turn 1. Busch hit the wall but quickly regained control and passed Craven on the home stretch, setting up a nail-biting finish. The two drivers were side by side as they approached the finish line, with Craven edging out Busch by just 0.02 of a second in a photo finish. The race was an unforgettable spectacle, highlighting the high stakes and intense competition that make NASCAR one of the most exciting sports in the world. To this day, the 2003 Darlington race remains a fan favorite and a testament to the unique drama and excitement of NASCAR. Number 7. Lee Petty's 1959 Daytona 500 victory. The inaugural Daytona 500, held in 1959, was a historic NASCAR event that produced one of the most thrilling finishes in the sport's history. Lee Petty and Johnny Beauchamp led the pack as they approached the finish line, with both drivers pushing their cars to the limit. As they crossed the line, it was too close to call, and NASCAR officials were forced to review footage and photographs to determine the winner. Initially, Beauchamp was declared the victor, but after further review, the officials awarded the victory to Petty. The three-day race was a spectacle that captured the imagination of fans and showcased the speed, skill, and competitiveness that makes NASCAR one of the most exciting sports in the world. The finish of the first Daytona 500 remains a legendary moment in NASCAR history and continues to inspire fans and drivers alike. Number 6. Richard Petty's 200th victory. Richard Petty is considered to be one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of all time, with an incredible 200 career victories to his name. Winning his 200th race was a huge milestone for the racing legend, and it remains one of the most memorable moments in NASCAR history. Petty was driving his iconic number 43 STP Pontiac that day, with Yarborough close behind in the number 28 Hardee's Chevrolet. The two drivers were locked in a fierce battle for the lead throughout the race, with neither of them able to pull away from the other. As they came down the final stretch, Petty and Yarborough were side by side, trading paint as they fought for every inch of the track. In the end, Petty managed to edge ahead and take the checkered flag, winning his 200th race dramatically. The victory was a fitting tribute to Petty's incredible career, cementing his status as one of the sport's all-time greats. Even today, almost 4 decades later, Petty's 200th win remains a legendary moment in NASCAR history that is still talked about by fans and experts alike. Number 5. The 1987 Winston AllStar Race. The 1987 Winston AllStar Race is remembered as one of NASCAR's most exciting and controversial races. Divided into 3 segments, the final 10-lap sprint was the most anticipated part of the race, with Dale Earnhardt and Bill Elliott locked in a battle for the lead. As the 2 drivers approached a tight turn, Elliott made a daring move to pass Earnhardt on the inside, but Earnhardt was not willing to give up his lead easily, and he dropped down to the infield grass to slow down Elliott's momentum. Many spectators believe that Earnhardt's move was intentional and a violation of the rules. However, the race officials deemed it a legal maneuver and allowed Earnhardt to keep his lead. Despite the controversy, Earnhardt went on to win the race, securing his first All-Star victory and cementing his reputation as one of the most skilled drivers and daring drivers in NASCAR history. The pass in the grass became one of the most talked about moments in NASCAR history, and it remains a legendary example of the competitive spirit and intense rivalries that define the sport. Number 4. Pearson and Petty's 1976 Daytona 500 rivalry. The 1967 Daytona 500 was marked by a fierce rivalry between David Pearson and Richard Petty. On the final lap, Pearson passed Petty, and Petty collided with Pearson, sending his car crashing into the wall. Petty managed to regain control of his vehicle, but as he approached the finish line, his car careened off the road and into the wall. Meanwhile, Pearson kept his car running and crossed the finish line at a slow speed of 25 miles an hour to claim his first ever Daytona 500 victory. Number 3. The tragic 2001 Daytona 500. The 2001 Daytona 500 was a bittersweet moment in NASCAR history. Michael Waltrip celebrated his first ever win in the race, but the tragic death of Dale Earnhardt overshadowed the victory on the final lap. Earnhardt and Sterling Martin collided, causing Earnhardt's car to fly up the track and into the path of Ken Schrader, who slammed into the passenger door. Despite the efforts of medical staff, Earnhardt was pronounced dead a few hours later at a nearby hospital. The event marked a tragic moment in NASCAR's history. Number 2. Dale Earnhardt's 1998 Daytona 500 victory. Dale Earnhardt's victory in the 1998 Daytona 500 was a defining moment in NASCAR history. It was his 20th attempt at winning the prestigious race, and after years of trying, he finally claimed the trophy. The race was relatively clean, with only 3 advisories not for serious incidents. Earnhardt emerged as the leader with just 2 laps left, and the race concluded under caution, with Earnhardt declared the winner. Number 1. The infamous 1979 Daytona 500 brawl. The 1979 Daytona 500 was memorable for many reasons, including the infamous infield brawl between the Allison brothers and Cale Yarborough. Donnie Allison and Yarborough were leading the race when they collided on the back stretch, causing both vehicles to spin out and crash into the exterior wall before sliding into the infield. Richard Petty passed them and went on to win the race, but the drama was far from over. After Allison and Yarborough exited their cars, they began arguing, and Bobby Allison arrived to back up his brother. A fight between the Allisons and Yarborough broke out, which made headlines nationwide and is widely credited with introducing the sport to a wider audience. What is your most memorable moment in NASCAR history? Share with us in the comments below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos like this.